What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Oh, my brain. It's just going everywhere right now, man. It's going everywhere. I don't know. I'm lost right now, dudes, and we're going to chat about it today. I'm going to try and explain my issues, I guess. Not issues per se, but you know what I mean. A lot of this stems from the fact that Foot Champs is just not rewarding anymore, and I hate that. Because I love Foot Champs and I love competitive FIFA, but what I don't love is spending 40 games a weekend for 120,000 coins when I bought these Salahs for about 240, I think, or 250. I can't remember. I did look in the other video. If you guys go back 2 videos ago, not the short one, the one before, I show it right at the beginning of that video. But I made about 70,000 a piece on these 2 Salahs. I made nothing on Origi, just tax loss. But I made 15,000 a piece on these cards because I bought these Howardez's for like 15k and this Wagner for like 14k. And with the release of new Path to Glories coming soon, the SBC was found in the code. They will shot up in price. So we made like another 45k from these 3 guys here. And then the striker Salah, I sold this one a bit too late. He was selling for 500k. Then he's just slowly gone down, and I bought him for I think like 370. So in the space of just a couple of days, I've made double the amount, at least, maybe triple the amount, from a couple of very simple trades compared to what I made from Foot Champs. And it just makes me sit here and think, what the bloody hell is the point? Now, I understand the point. The point of having cards is to play FIFA, right? You know, the point of getting a good team is to play a game of FIFA. And let's see, he's 30k, so we're going to make like another 15,000 coins on him. I bought him for 14.5k there, as you can see. He'll sell for 30k. And then when the time is right for all the other investments that I've got, because I've basically like picked up cards that are at their lowest point. You know, all these man of the matches, like this Horal card, bought him for 14,750. I could quick sell him for 14,600. He's probably worth, he's still 15,000. Like, I'm very, very tempted to just go and invest massively in this guy, because if you ever need a man of the match card for an SBC, he'll go up. Even if he goes up to 25k, boom, I make myself good money. And if he doesn't go up, I just discard him and get my coins back. So in terms of like making coins, you know, we've got 5.1 million coins in the bank. I've got a whole bunch of cards on the trade pile that are just waiting to either be sold or done nothing with, to the tune of a few 100,000 at the very least. I've also got a fair few cards in the club, because you're probably thinking whether that's I had 6 million coins at one stage. So we've got all of these as well, and they have like some really good value, some really, really good value. Some of them anyway, like lots and lots and lots, like 3, almost 4 pages full of informs and special cards. And then you can see here we've got Godin, Oblak, Iniesta, Rakitic, Ter Stegen, PK. And what I've started doing anyway, what I did completely is in the Premier League, I built every single team. If it's the EPL SBC today, if there is a league SBC today, and if it's the Premier League, I've got it done. And it cost me, well, we'll evaluate the price, because it cost me about 250,000 to get every team complete. But some of those are for, like, you know, Fabregas at 23,000, Morata expensive, Willian expensive. So we've got like a lot of players, but I've got more than 11 players from every team. So I'll be able to sell on a load of players from every team that I don't use, if I use them, or if all the values of the players that I bought goes up, I'll end up just making an absolute killing. You can see here, even Huddersfield, I've got all the players that I need for Huddersfield. For Leicester, we've got Leicester complete. Liverpool, we've got Salah, Mane, Lallana. Okay, I don't have Van Dijk because he's just a bit too expensive. I'm hoping we can complete that without him. Man City, we've got all of those as well. Manchester United, Mata, Martial, Nemanja Matic, you know, should be good with these ones as well. We've got untradeable Valencia as well, and Ashley Young too. Newcastle we've done too. Southampton, as I say, all of it. We've done all of it. I sat there one night and I just did every single squad. And I made sure that I had every position more than covered. So if it's a 3-5-2, I've got the defenders, midfielders and attackers. If it's a 5 at the back, I've got 5 defenders. If it's a 4-4-2, I've got everything covered. If, you know, basically I've got every angle covered for this Premier League SBC. And then, as I say, if it fails, if the SBC is a card that I don't care about or don't want, then I could just sell the items and make some good profit off them because I bought them at their lowest price. And if it is an SBC that I do want, I've done it for extremely cheap. Like I say, I spent about 250,000 coins picking up every player. I already had some players, but I can probably sell about 20% of the players that I've got and get about 50 or 60k back, plus the packs, plus the card, plus the coins that we'll get back. I'll be able to do it for close to profit, probably. And I've started again on Liga Santander. So I did all at Athletic Club there. I did all of Atletico Madrid, which is why I've got these. I know this was an expensive one last time. I just bought a lot of the big cards. If I don't need them, I'll just sell them on. It's no problem. I did Leganes there, as you can see. I did Alaves there, as you can see. I did Barcelona, which is why I've got the 487 Barcelona players. Bought Coutinho, bought Titi, bought Dembele, and then I didn't go from Getafe. So I'll work on Getafe after I finish recording this video. Probably by the time you're watching this, I will have a lot more of the La Liga ones done as well. So I'm basically just going to have the Premier League and La Liga SBCs completely built. So we've got 2 SBCs ready and built, 5.1 million coins in the bank, a pretty good team, loads of coins in the club otherwise, and it's at that point now where I'm like, what's the point of playing champs for 130k over 40 games when you just don't get rewarded? And so I think I've got 2 comments, and they kind of go in hand with what we're talking about here. I'll read both the comments, and we'll try and address them both equally at the same time, as I say, whilst trying to explain myself and talk about the future of this series and this channel at the moment, in fact. The dude Abidez says, it's obvious you're burnt out on playing FUT Champs seriously, at least week after week. Had you thought about just doing crazy squad builders, i.e. Brasilvas, and seeing how many games you could win? Just make fun of it. This guy's got a pretty nice team there. You could even have subs give you ideas on what squads to build. It would give you a chance to relax, recharge, and by the time the team of the season gets here, you'll be itching for competitive play. And then he puts an edit and says you wouldn't even have to play all of your games, just make Gold 1 or Elite 3 your goal and then quit. Interestingly enough, Gold 1 or Elite 3, Gold 1 definitely with a weird, funky team would probably take me all of the games. Elite 3, as I've shown week on week recently, takes me all of the games. So I don't think that's necessarily the right way about it. We're going to do that for this. No, let's put Costa in midfield. So there's that idea. And then the other comment was from Charlie Dawson. He says, you say you don't know if it's worth playing Weekend League for such little reward as you can make that trading or bronze pack method or whatever. But the thing with the Weekend League is, if you're constantly hitting Elite weekly, the chance to hit something huge is always there. It only takes one weekend to hit a 500k to 1 million player. For example, remember that Higuain right after the start of the game, bang, an extra 300k from Weekend League. I know it's tedious, but there's always a chance. Love the videos, keep up the great work. And I appreciate the comments from the pair of you. The problem is that in terms of the chance to hit something big, you've got as much chance to hit something big from Silver 2 or Silver 1 or Gold 3 as you do from, oh, he might score here, oh, he's trying that cross, as you do from Elite. Because there are, like, I got that Higuain in a 100k pack, right? So, am I going to get that? Yes, that's got to be a red card, ref. That has to be a red card. Yeah, I got that Higuain in a 100k pack. So, you know what I mean? For, like, finishing Silver 2, 1, Gold 3, 2, like, you have a chance of hitting something big in them as well. You have a chance of an icon. The thing with the Elite 3 rewards is, and this is, again, you know, a reason why rewards potentially should be changed. The thing with the Elite 3 rewards is that you only get 3 informs. So right now, 3 informs are terrible, especially in a team of the week like this, where there's only like 3 or 4 players that have any value at all, and only 1 or 2 players that have any real value. You know, you're looking at Griezmann and Muller, maybe Ederson, but even Ederson's less than 100,000 coins. Like, there aren't many players this week that have good value, so it's not always beneficial, because if I got Gold 1 instead of Elite 3, I might have packed an icon or a man of the match. You know, you can't get man of the matches in the team of the week pack. So when you finish Elite 3, you are literally limited to only the team of the week cards. And that's why I think for team of the season, it'll be fun again, because he's going to cross that, isn't he? That's a great read, that is. Yeah, for team... It's my bad. I did a through ball there. He's gone for the cross. That's a good block. Yeah, for team of the season, it's fun because... Oh, we've actually got this kick on here. How's Rico's kicking? It's not good enough. It's not long enough. Apologies, I'm losing my my train of thought. For team of the season, it's okay to do the FUT Champs because you're guaranteeing yourself 2 Team of the Season cards. No matter what, they're going to be high rated. They're going to have some value. You know, I remember last year I did the La Liga Team of the Season from FUT Champs, and that was a good reward for me. I got Nzonzi, I believe, that sold for like 140, 150. And then I got another player that sold for like 80 or 90. I can't remember exactly who it was or how it was. But, you know, it's just good. But it's just sad that the rewards aren't in keeping right now with... that could be a goal. Good save from Rico. We've got another kick out here. If I can get this up early enough, he might be away. Cavani is away. And he is away. And he's got the ball. And he's screwed it up. I don't know why I passed out to Promes there. But yeah, it's worth it. But right now, it's just not worth it. Like, if you got... Like, FUT Birthday's coming in the next week or two, right? I don't know exactly when, but FUT Birthday is going to be here soon. You know, in FUT Birthday, you have those... what is this guy doing? You know, in FUT Birthday, you have the premium SBCs, and you have all those FUT Birthday players. Well, if instead of... is he onside? That could be a goal. If instead... Oh, that is going to be a goal, isn't it? We missed it. If instead of 3 Team of the Week players, you got a pack that contained 3 special cards, and it can be any special cards that are in the game right now, I would be more interested to play FUT Champions to an elite tier, because it would just be more interesting. I'm struggling. I scored a nice goal against this guy, but I'm kind of struggling here. Oh, come on, I won that ball there. There we go. It would be more interesting, but when it's just informs, because, like, as I say, you know, again, I'm trying not to repeat the same thing over and over, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult when... Gordon Fernandez, that's a good block. It's a little bit difficult when playing the game as well, but let's again take, for example, FUT Birthday. When FUT Birthday's on, if I finish Gold 1, which obviously at 25 wins is considerably more, like, considerably easier than, let's say, Elite 2. You know, let's say I finish Elite 2, I get 1 Team of the Week pack, 1 100k pack. Forget the coins for the time being, but that's what I get. That could be a goal. No. Forget the coins for the time being. That could be what I get. You know, one, like I say, one... what is this guy doing? I've seen a few people recently do that with their goalkeepers, like run it out with the goalkeeper like some yards and then get rid of it. I wonder why. I wonder what that comes from. And I could get 3 terrible informs, and in the 100k pack, I could get something, I could get nothing. In Gold 1, which obviously is much easier than Elite 2, by some wins, you know, by a huge margin of wins, I could get 2 100k packs, and in those 2 100k packs, I could have 3 FUT Birthday cards, 5 FUT Birthday cards. I could have an icon and a FUT Birthday card. I could have an inform and a FUT Birthday card, and it just seems... It seems like if you can't get Elite 1, it does seem like if you are an Elite tier player, the Gold 1 is probably the most efficient next level. And if Gold 1 is that's a foul, ref. What? And if Gold 1 is the next, you know, most efficient next level, what's the point of busting gut? You know what I mean? And that's why I say it's probably more beneficial, more efficient in the long run, other than for monthly rewards, which again, during Team of the Season, monthly rewards, obviously great. But before Team of the Season, now, at this stage of FIFA, monthly rewards are trash. And at that stage, it's like, what's the point of me playing just for some untradeable red cards? I don't really get many. You know, I've had some usable reds this year. You know, Matuidi and Benatia have been very good usable reds. Jordi Alba, that's on the ball right now, has been a good usable red. Fernandinho was a good usable red. Alessandrini, for some time, was a really good usable red for us. You know, he was a super meta player that just worked very well. So, is he offside? I didn't pass it to him if he is. So, we've had some usable red cards. That's for absolute certain. But to the degree of FUT Champs that we've played, we've not had enough usable red cards. You know, we've been hitting Elite 1 FUT Champs monthly. Is that a foul? What? We've been hitting Elite 1 FUT Champs monthly, and to what we truly have is not great. And then Nick... And this is no slight on Nick. This is like what spurs me on to think to myself, well, hey, why bother? Nick got, I believe, Silver 1, did he not? Or was it Gold 3? And he only got 1 good red card. He got 3 cards in his FUT Champs rewards, and one of them was the 91, soon to be upgraded 92, eventually upgraded 92, Eden Hazard. And it's like, well, what the bloody hell is the point of me doing what I do for next to nothing when you could get so much for finishing so low? And again, it comes to that point where it's like EA aren't rewarding this. It's not rewarded on skill. The only thing you have when you get into elite instead of into gold, or into gold instead of into silver, is you just have a better chance at packing something good, but not the greatest chance still. I thought I was going to end up walking this game when I got 1-0 up. This guy's alright. So in terms of playing FUT Champs, as I said, briefly touched on in the last video, and I hate doing these kind of videos, right? Because I hate thinking to myself, oh, I'm complaining. And it's not about me complaining. It's about me trying to figure out. It's about me just trying to just literally just speak my thoughts. It's about me just trying to like talk to myself essentially, and have you guys as my audience to listen, because I want to just try and figure out where I'm going with it. And one of the best ways to figure out where I'm going with something is to discuss it, gauge the opinion of you guys, maybe get some opinions that I didn't think about before, and go that way, you know. So in that sense, right now I wouldn't even suggest that what I'm saying here is something that's definitely going to happen. Right now, at the start of Friday here, which is where we're at, I have no intention at all to play all of my games, but that was unlucky. But that might change, you know. I might sit here and end up getting 10 wins out of 10. You know, last weekend I got to 10-0. I actually got to, I think, 14-0 before I lost my first game. But I got to, he's bought an Ibra, hasn't he, for those crosses? Yeah, I got to like 14-0, I got to 15-1, and I was like, okay, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to play this. Like, I want to play here, and I want to play because I've had a good start. I'm enjoying this competitive FIFA right now. Let's carry on. You know, that was kind of like my mentality. He was waiting for that. Ooh, that could be a good cross point. So yeah, you know, I don't mean to complain or anything like that. I am just trying to discuss my thoughts and just verbalize what's in my mind, essentially. You know, without, it's not about complaining per se. But what the problem posed here is that I don't know what to do with. Oh, I should have done low driven across goal with more power. I don't know what to do with this series, and the reason why I don't know what to do with this series is because of the comment, you know, the comment that said, why not do teams according to what other people suggest, you know, fun teams. There's no fun teams in this game. Every team is a fun team in this game. This team that I've got, this is a fun team, and I like this team a lot. You know, we've got some SBC cards, we've got some, a red card, we've got some big players, we've got some good players, we've got, you know, that Manuel Fernandez card that's quite a fun player. There's some really good stuff on this account. Oh, look at that back post. I see it there. And again, nah, keeper's got that. Oh, keeper didn't have that. Where was the keeper? But yeah, like, building a fun Brazil team is just going to make me hate champs even more, because I'm going to be playing with silver cards that don't hold, like, against meta teams that have no regard for the fact that I'm using a silver team. It would become incredibly frustrating to play. I would probably only get to about 5 or 6 games before I was just like, nope, I'm out. And then it would actually, in my opinion, it would have negative impact on the series. So I don't really want to engage in that at all. That's a good through ball of dreams. That's Cavani's goal. This is Cavani's goal here. Oh, it's gone to the back post. Rui Costa's goal though. Let's go. Yeah, you know, using different teams, we've tried different teams, we've played with different teams. It's all the same. It's the same output. Using fun players. As I say, I feel like I'm using fun players right now. I feel like I'm having. I feel like I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this team in general. I'm enjoying FUT Champs in general. You know, this is a good squad, a good club, a good account. The problem is when I can make 150,000 coins from some simple trades on the transfer market, or 300, 400,000 that I made today from some simple trades on the transfer market, or 100, or, you know, as one of the guys said, you might make an extra 300,000 from finishing Elite 3, but you might not. It takes me to the scenario. Let me do some bronze packs while I'm trying to finish and trying to get my my words out here. Takes me to the scenario where I'm like, first of all, what's the point of FUT Champs for so little when I've got so much? And I feel like EA have they haven't got it wrong, because for people that don't have a lot of coins, a lot of money or anything like that, there is, like, FUT Champs is still an important part of what they want and what they need. But for someone like me, I need something different in this game. I need a replayable mode, and I think for me, draft is that. But the problem is without FUT Champs, if we take away FUT Champs from this series, what's left? You know, I could sit here and say I could do some drafts, but because I actually enjoy the draft mode, you know, I've got a really good return on draft. Isn't this the extinct team? Well, not this guy apparently, but yeah, it is the extinct team. Yeah, you know, I could do some drafts, but I have a draft series on my main channel. We have Draft to Glory on that channel, so that removes drafts. We could do squad builders, but to what end? To play in FUT Champs only? And this is again why there's a problem with FUT Champs, because what's the point of taking a squad builder into divisions when it does, like, you only get 15,000 coins if you win the top division? Most likely I'll get 7,500 coins because I won't win Division 1 specifically if I'm doing squad builders and such. But it's just, I'm actually at that point with FIFA right now. It just doesn't feel like it's fun to play on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'd say. Let's take it to a scenario where I'd say if I wasn't a YouTuber, if I wasn't uploading FIFA content right now, what would I do on this account generally? Well, I would probably, at this point, I would probably legitimately just show up, play FUT Champs on the weekend for as long as I could be bothered, and that would be it. That would literally be the end of it for me. You know, maybe I'd show up every day. You know, I'd show up Monday at 6 just to have a look if there are any new SBCs. Show up Tuesday at 6 to do marquee matchups. I probably wouldn't show up Wednesdays because there's no new SB unless there's a promo. But in a non-promo week, I wouldn't show up Wednesdays because there's nothing new. Thursdays I'd show up for new SBCs and rewards. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'd show up for FUT Champs, and then probably like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I might do a few drafts and stuff. You know, just a few things here or there. And that poses a problem for this channel and for this series, because I could drop down on terms of videos uploaded. You know, we could drop down to 5 videos a week instead of 7 videos a week, or 4 videos a week instead of 7 videos a week. But all it would be in that instance is just some FUT Champs gameplay, maybe some marquee matchups, maybe a little bit of club maintenance here or there. It wouldn't be engaging content. And one of the problems that I'm having right now, and I think you're seeing this in a lot of people's road to glories, you know, especially Nick's, you know, Skills started a brand new road to glory because he said it. He's achieved the glory. He got to a point where he's finished top 100 weekly, top 100 monthly. He's got an insane team. He's got a crap ton of coins. At that point, it's like, what more is there to prove? And for him, it's okay in terms of a YouTube and content sense because he does it all on one channel, or on his main channel. But for me, I obviously do it on a separate channel that was dedicated for the road to glory. I didn't expect to be able to generate this many coins, this sort of team, this quickly. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't expect to be sat here in, you know, the beginning of May with 5 million coins in the bank and a crazy good team and a couple million coins in other items around the club. I didn't expect that at all. So where do I go from here? Do we figure out a new daily thing? Like you know, it's so frustrating because I'm talking of football. I'm about to talk about FIFA Mobile in a sense of what something could come over to FIFA. But it won't happen. It won't happen this week or next month. Maybe not even next year. You know, it won't happen. But there are things I can do every day. For example, I built all those Premier League teams off camera because it was a long process. It took me about 4 hours to do the whole set of 20 teams. You know, sniping players on bids, making sure I had every team covered from every angle with good ratings and such. But I could have made that into a video. I could have done that as a video. But is that content you want to see? Is that content that I should show you guys? Should I show me building 1 or 2 teams, maybe give some opinions on teams to do, and instead of doing gameplay based content with FUT Champs, and instead of doing, well, still doing some FUT Champs content like we had done today, and I'm still going to play to at least 11 wins because I think it's easy for me to get to 11 wins. It won't ever really take me more than 15 or 16 games, which is super comfortable to do over a weekend. That's not a problem. But should I spend my time every day showing the way to, you know, maintain your club, doing things in the club? You know, when I do something like buying those Salahs that I bought, should I actually turn the camera on? Hey guys, I went and purchased some Path to Glories because of this reason. I went and purchased the Salahs because of this reason. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see if We'll see if we manage to make good profit off of them or not, yada yada yada, and do that, and show more of the things I don't show on camera. Show more of those, my reasoning behind it, my thought process. Might mean shorter videos, you know, a couple of 3-minute videos here or there. You know, literally like coming on today, I might be like, okay guys, so I built the La Liga SBC, this is what I did, this is why I did it, these are the players you're going to need, this is how much I spent on each team, things like that. Spending more time showing you that sort of stuff than spending 4 videos a week showing you Foot Champs gameplay. I don't know. In terms of FIFA Mobile has something every day, right? Every day, something brand new. During promos, every 8 hours, something brand new, which is obviously amazing. And even when there's no promos and there's nothing to do on that given day, there's still things to grind. There's a verse attack mode, which is going to change soon, but it's a good grind. They have campaign, which is fantastic. I love the idea of campaign. They have daily challenges that are rewarding. They just have things to do every day that are super rewarding and give you reason to log on. So we've already started uploading some FIFA Mobile to this channel. Do I start uploading more FIFA Mobile, less FIFA 18 during the dead weeks, more FIFA 18 during the promo weeks, or do I maintain the current rate of FIFA Mobile of around 2 per week? I want to upgrade that to about 3 or 4 per week, regardless of the FIFA 18 stuff, but around 2 per week. So we go 2 per week for FIFA Mobile, 3 or 4 per week for FIFA Mobile. Stay on 7 per week for FIFA, but just show you a lot more of the random stuff that I look at on a day-to-day basis. I don't know. I want your guys' feedback and thoughts. You know, we got Messi in a mega pack last year. Just randomly, I made some good profit today. No, it's a waste of coins. Don't waste your coins. Don't waste your coins. You know, it's a tough one. I don't want to seem like I'm complaining. And if my road to glory was on my main channel, you wouldn't even hear these kind of conversations, because it'd be like, hey, I'll do draft to glory Monday, marquee matchups Tuesday, draft to glory Wednesday, Foot Champs rewards Thursday, Foot Champs games Friday, draft on Saturday, and more Foot Champs games Sunday, and then that would be my week. And then during promo weeks, you'd get bonus uploads for whatever the promos are. Because I separated 2 channels and we have daily uploads on this channel, I feel obliged to give you more content. And I don't necessarily think, like, I've never been the YouTuber that has just put out a video for the sake of putting out a video. Yeah, I upload daily and I always find things to do in this game, but I've never actually just sat there and just given a video because I want the views and because I want the money. That's not who I am. I'd much rather go down to 4 or 5 videos a week for FIFA 18 Road to Glory and give you content that you deserve and content that I enjoy making during this slow period of things happening in FIFA, instead of uploading, you know, today this live video, tomorrow games 2 to 10, Sunday 1 or 2 full live games, and then Monday back to, you know, maybe some games, maybe live game, Tuesday marquee matchups. Like I don't even know what we're doing here on a day-to-day basis, and that's a problem. There isn't anything to do on a day-to-day basis, and because of the way EA work, how they compact everything into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's even a bigger struggle. Let's say Path to Glory comes out today. It might come out today. I don't know. Path to Glory might be today. So if the new Path to Glory players come out today, that's now Foot Champs on Friday. Foot Champs rewards late Thursday night. Icons late Thursday night. New promo from Friday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you've got everything. And then Monday again, you've got nothing again. And for content creation, it's tricky. And before the start of FIFA, it wasn't so tricky, because it was, hey, today we're doing squad battles. Here's how many points I got. Here's how many. You can actually see I did play a squad battles game. I did it for some weekly objectives from last week, or this week now. But yeah, it could be like, hey, today we're going to do some squad battles. This is the points I got. This is where we're at. You know, maybe today we're doing some online seasons. We're moving up from Division 5 to Division 4. Today we're going to do a draft. Today we're going to do some Foot Champs. Today we're going to do an SBC. Today we're going to do a brand new squad builder. We're going to invest some coins in the transfer market. at the start of FIFA, there's so much to do, but eventually it sets into some patterns, into some monotony, and it gets to a point where it's like, hey, what do I do today? I don't know. As I say, guys, I'm not trying to complain, and I don't have an answer. And you know, at this time of making the video, my aim is probably going to be win 11 games of FUT Champs and just call it a weekend. But that might change. I might see someone playing FIFA and think, let me do it. Or I might read a comment and be like, yep, you know what, he's right, man. Just play 40. Who cares if I finish 20 and 20? Just have fun with the game. I always have those thoughts around my mind, and you know, my opinion can change very sporadically. And as I say, it's not about complaining. It's just about me just voicing my thoughts. This is, you know, all these thoughts go through my head, and I share everything with you guys in that manner. So I just want to let you guys know that's where my head is at. That's what's going on in my mind right now. I don't think FIFA is dead. I think this game has a lot of potential. I think this game is fun to play when it's fun to play. It's just that in the times where it's not fun to play, man, is it not fun to play. God, I love this Cavani card. He's so good for me. Rui Costa as well. Look at that. 961 goal contributions in 927 games. He scored again in the last game. He has proven to be an absolute machine. Those stats are not to be, you know, squawked at. That's a good return from Rui Costa right there. This Fernandes card has been decent as well. I do like this card, you know, but it doesn't matter if it's this Fernandes card, if it's another card. They all play the same to a degree. You know what I mean? Every player at this level plays the same to a degree. There are some exceptions: Vieira, Gullit, Ronaldo, Maldini, Team of the Year Sergio Ramos. There are some exceptions of players that are above the top level. But once you get to a team like this, there's not much, like, yeah, we've been through it all before. I'm going to leave, guys. I look forward to the comments of this video. I hope you guys can keep it civil. I hope you guys can respect the fact that I'm not trying to say, I'm too good for 40 games of champs, or you guys don't deserve 40 games of champs. I'm just trying to say, in terms of a road to glory, in terms of like what we do on this channel and what we're trying to accomplish on this account, playing 40 games of FUT Champs is not necessarily the optimum thing to do. But this is going to be the end of the video for now. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.